Please welcome Erica Campbell. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, this audience this woman told me to move so you can sit in the chair. I came to sit down and she's like, no, Erica needs to sit there. She's like, the blessings wanted to flow. I said, I'm just gonna suck it in. I already have Spanx on, so I'll lean back. Why did you write this book now?
Because I was happy about where I'd come from. I was happy about what I learned about myself, and I figured if I, being in front of the camera, was dealing with the same things as every other woman, maybe I can share some tips and tools of how I got to this place of just liking Erica.
Well, you know, one of the things you talk about in the book is that you need to reveal, repair, or replace things in your life. Reveal, repair, or replace. What does that mean?
So I prayed that prayer at a time in my career where I had a team that wasn't working well together. And I wasn't sure who to get rid of because some of them had been my Mary team and I wanted to stay loyal, but it wasn't working with the new solo stuff. So I asked God to reveal to me who wasn't for me, to repair the relationship if possible, to remove them if it wasn't possible, and then replace them with who was supposed to be there. And not just for business, it has worked. Anytime I feel uncomfortable, I'm working with somebody, I'm like, is this not for me? Is this a relationship over? You know, and sometimes we're trying to be over nice and, oh, I know of your family and I don't have to deal with this. And so I end up working with someone longer than I should because the relationship isn't healthy or productive anymore. And so I learned to let go in a loving way, you know, remain friends, but know that it's time to
move on.
To move on to something else.
Erica, as I mentioned, you were talking about on the other side of the break, how marriage takes work.
Yes.
And in your marriage, you had to put in even more work when your husband came to you with a confession.
Yes.
What did he tell you?
He told me that he had been unfaithful, and he told me that it had been years back, and he thought that if he just stopped and just kept moving forward, it would be fine. And he said he didn't have peace, and he couldn't rest. And so we talked about it, and strangely enough, I kind of knew it, but I suspected it, but I was like, well, I don't see any evidence. I don't feel that. And it got dark, of course, first.
What do you mean by it got dark?
You know, you get angry, you go, okay, I'm good, I'm out. I got my own money, I can do this by myself. You know, you live your life, I'm good. Look at me, this will be fine, you know. But then I began to think about my commitment and what I said to God and how I said for better or for worse. And I really began to think about him. And I asked myself, is he a mistake or did he make a mistake? And I believe he was a good man that made a mistake. And there's a difference. And so
you went to therapy?
We went to therapy. We sat with my bishop. I had a great circle of other married couples who...
How did therapy help, and did it allow you to unpack?
Yes.
I mean, so many times, especially I think women, we blame ourselves if there's infidelity. I didn't do something, or I wasn't there, or that was, you unpacked all of these insecurities in there.
Well, it was a combination. So, yes, he was irresponsible and selfish. And I was kind of consumed with my, I was consumed with my career. He literally asked me, he was like, I need you to be home. I need some more time with you. And my ego said, excuse me, I'm on the road traveling. I've got Grammys, I'm selling records. And I stayed gone with my daughter. And,
so did you blame yourself for this?
No, but that's a part of that's a part of it. You know what I mean? Like you have to, it'd be different if we was together, fine, and vacation and having great sex and all this stuff, and that was going on. But I know for sure that we were detached. We were both in work mode, which we would say that, okay, we're in work mode, but work mode, he still needed me and I wasn't available. And he says, he was like, I could have got on a plane, I could have come to you, I could have said, I need you because I'm struggling. And so now we've gotten to the point where we're honest.
And you're in a good place
We're
now.
in an amazing place now.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I think we can learn so much, as you pointed out, through resilience of life, whether it's parenting, whether it's in our relationships, and you've been so open in this book. Erica's book, you gotta read it. It is outstanding. Make sure you also watch We're the Campbells on TV1.